Hey, family, congregation. Our next topic can affect all of us. How do you handle a situation when you're falsely accused? It could be the job, it could be anything. How would you handle that situation? Are you going to blow up? Especially if you're at the job, you're going to blow up, start saying things, throwing things, get yourself fired? Or are you going to take time to kind of decompress from that and then go about handling it as an adult? Because we all have our triggers. So how are you going to handle that situation? And we all know, Kane, I think you know of somebody who's been falsely accused. I
Of
do.
course, of course, of course. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I mean, hey, it's a lot of things out there that you can be accused of doing
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. I can give us a little situation when I used to be a postal clerk. Darren, I don't want to give out. Well, they would know what a postal clerk is. All the people that know, and you have that till. And I used to, sell money orders, stamps.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little till that we start off with. Mitchell, I believe your till is short $28. What did you do? Did you take that money? I'm fresh. I'm new. No, I ain't take that money. I believe you took that money because we done count your drawer. What did you do? Well, we had the office looking, and it was just in the corner of another drawer. Don't even know how, but I was young then. I was going crazy. That's when I'm cussing, going crazy. Not even the same type of individual. I didn't handle it properly because I was ready to fight. Wasn't mature at all, but I was accused of it. And I was like, my integrity and myself, but I didn't handle it properly. I could have got written up.
Yeah.
I mean, I should have gotten written up. I'm going to tell the truth on that, the way I was reacting. So I didn't handle that situation properly at all. So what's up, Kane?
Yeah. So, um, being falsely accused. So, I think it depends on, especially the reaction. I think it
Yeah,
depends on what you're accused of doing.
yeah.
Because when somebody, just like your boy Cat Williams and Steve Harvey and all that other stuff that was going on or whatever, and if
Hmm.
Steve Harvey thought he was falsely accused, do we need to react to that? Do we need to? Is is that a thing? Or he can just let it fester and let it fizzle on out. But if you, as an individual, get falsely accused of something heinous, such as maybe pedophilia or something like that, oh my God.
Mm.
You want to stand up because you don't want to sit back on that either. Because you're getting judged by your peers and people are saying, well, you didn't even say that you didn't. You know what I mean? So now you're kind of thinking like, do we just stand up for everything? Do you always, any time you're falsely accused, or do you let the system play itself and let if you're gonna go to court, if it's gonna be done that way, let it,
But
go.
Kane, let me interrupt you for a second. But
Go ahead.
sometimes that silence can say, okay, to the public, that person guilty.
Yeah, that's
They
what
didn't
that's what
say
I'm
anything.
saying.
Yeah, that person didn't say anything. They guilty.
Yeah.
He did that.
Hmm.
She did that.
Yeah.
And that's creating mental stress on yourself. So
Well, well,
what are you
well,
gonna do?
well. If you say something, especially if you say something that's denying whatever the allegation is, or whatever, or you add more to it. I don't even know that person. I don't. You add more to it, then they use that against you in court of law. You said that. You made a public statement. It's recorded. You said all these things on social media, or maybe you was interviewed by the media, but you said all these things. Now you can use it against you. But if you be quiet, that's the double edged sword. So if you be quiet and let it play itself out or whatever, then you can answer all those questions that people have about whatever you're accused of. Right? Do you think that that's a positive way in looking at it when it comes to that? Let it work itself out. You know what I mean? When it comes to even if you, like you said, on the job or something like that, let the investigation happen. Can you prove that I stole that $28? Can you prove that? If you can't prove it, then what are we talking about here? Do you
Yeah,
look at the camera? Let's see them stick something in my pocket. Let that happen. You know what I mean? But no, that's not the that's not the case. And that's like you jump to a conclusion. Everybody wants to come to their defense because they don't want to be looked, in a negative light in front of anybody. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
no, I ain't did it. Just like you said, no, I ain't did it. MF, whatever, whatever. You was just
Oh,
right. You were juiced, and you was like, ain't no way I stole it. Check my pockets. I'm pretty sure you said that. Check my pockets. Check this. Check. You know what I mean?
and sometimes you look guilty. I mean, you could look guilty by going crazy, but when you're not
Yeah.
mature, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you ready to?
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't got time for this.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, um, you know, a lot of times it's, sit back. Don't know the conclusion of it. Sit back and be in the present right
Yeah.
now. It's like, dude, man, because people can say anything about you at any given time. So the reaction doesn't need to happen.
You
If
just said something, Kane. People can say anything about you at any given time.
Mhm.
So, can words kill?
Well, in this day and age, yes, because they cancel people all the time for the words. Just because we don't think alike. Just because we don't. It can be religion. It can be the rainbow flag. It can be anything or whatever, right? And if we're not on the same page, then they'll try to cancel you or put some
And,
negativity your way.
and you going was counseling, you going, I'll say, to
That's
the
just
degree
groupthink.
of
That's
killing,
groupthink.
right? Look, uh, the youth of today, you know, cyberbullying and all those things. Do you know that the words that some people, and you think about the mind frame of people, it don't have to be just a youth, because even adults are doing this. They let the words that people say to them, even especially on this computer, the internet,
Hmm.
and then they might do something to themselves and counsel themselves out.
Yeah.
So be mindful of what you say to people, even when you upset.
But listen, bro. Even if you are mindful what people say or what
They
you say
still
to
can,
people,
yeah,
people can lie. People can just make up things because they're jealous of the other person. So they're gonna concoct something. They're gonna come up with something, and they're gonna be like, "This person is getting all attention. I'm finna give them some negative attention," and that's
right,
what happens with these bullies and stuff like that. Because they once the attention is not on them and it's on someone else, and then that's the reason why. So when you entertain that mess,
yeah,
and which that's what we're doing. We're entertaining foolishness. Because if somebody say something, because anybody can say anything about you. You can
yeah.
be on a bus and somebody says something crazy and it's loud enough for everybody to hear. Do you have to act? It's like, look at that guy right there, old man in the front, whatever. They can say whatever they want to say, but do you have to act and react? You
No,
know what I
you
mean?
don't.
You don't. You don't have to do that. But if you do, then you're trying to defend your whatever pride or
Let's the
whatever.
pride. You just said something strong, powerful pride.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what's happening. And you don't have to entertain. So once you start entertaining that foolishness, you know what happens? What happens is you give them power over you. That's what
Yes.
happens. They start to control you with their words. So that
Yeah.
means you can be controlled by words. Do you
Come
want
on.
to belittle yourself that small where you have somebody that can control you over their words, take you out of character? You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, in the comments, y'all, what do y'all think about that? If you've been falsely accused, hit the like button too. If you've been falsely accused of something, do you jump at it? Do you really jump at it? Be like, no, I ain't did it. That wasn't me. Or do you just let it roll off your shoulder? Like, whatever. I don't entertain this mess. Or whatever.
She bumped me, but she touched me in a way that I didn't like. What? He bumped me and he touched me in a way. I just had to reverse that one,
Mm-hmm.
You know, I bumped you, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody else see?
Mm-hmm.
We need to get somebody over here. Did anybody else see this right here?
Yeah.
You know, you do have to let it play out. You do have to keep your composure.
Yep.
If you're a person that can pop off at any given moment, it wouldn't look good for you.
Nope.
And you're reactionary,
Mm-hmm.
the way you react to it or whatever.
Yep.
Sometimes you do. I'll take those deep breaths. People always say, just breathe in and out a couple times. I'm gonna tell you, that does help. It does help in situations.
I
So
got an example, bro.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I just thought of something. So let's say if it's a domestic dispute between,
Mm,
a partnership, right? So it's a
okay.
domestic dispute and the police show up and
Mm,
they're questioning. She says something that they overhear and they get active. No, I didn't. I didn't do that. I didn't hit her. I didn't push her. So now the things that she's saying that sound like he has anger in them, he's displaying the anger right there.
yes.
So it's like you're just feeding right into what they want you, the narrative. So when
Come
he's
on.
writing his reports, he was yelling and being argumentative, all of that. That's what's
Yeah.
happening. You see what I'm saying? So let it play out.
Let it
Get the
play
right
out.
people on your side. You know, because we that's the only way that we can do it, especially with the legal system. That's the best way to deal with it. That's how I see it. You know what I mean? Even if it comes down to it and you got to go to court or whatever just to prove your case, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do
And keep your composure. Yeah, that's it.
it.
That's it.
Definitely.
Hey,
Definitely.
100%.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, man. Anything else you got to say about this?
Oh no. No, I don't. Breathe. Keep your composure. Don't get outside of yourself. We can't react. Let me tell you this. You cannot react, and you should not react at the same way you did when you reacted when you were 18, 19, and you're 28, you're 30, 35. You should not be acting the same, especially when you have some type of adversity and somebody accuse you of something. Because you know what I did? I was ready. I'm ready to throw these bows. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to get out of character, cuss them out. No, you
Yeah.
can't react like that.
No, not at all.
Mature. Gotta be mature.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, man. So yeah, definitely don't let nobody get you out of your character. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't
Oh,
let
wait, wait.
nobody.
That was the bell. Hold on.
You ready to rock?
That was the bell. Hold on. Whoa, whoa.
Taking them back years, huh? But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Just deal with each situation. Be in the present with it. Don't be in the future thinking that you already know the conclusion, and don't let nobody take you out of character. That's
Yes.
the uncomfortable truth.
Let's go.
Hey,
Like and subscribe, baby. Let's
thumbs
go.
up, thumbs up. Hit us, man. Hit us for sure in the comments all the time.
Yes.
Hey. If you don't want to see us, but you want to just listen to us, we on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, all of them. All of them.